What is up, guys? Welcome back into the YouTube channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping in. So today we are back up in the shop. We are working on the GMC build. If you guys didn't catch the last video, I did a short little kind of TikTok teaser type thing, and then we did the full video here on YouTube. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'll probably have a TikTok video, kind of more in depth on this one. And then obviously the typical YouTube video. But today we are going to be talking about this company right here, KSP Performance. I've been seeing a lot of their stuff. They hooked me up back on the Tahoe build. But we went ahead and ordered these upper control arms for the truck. And then also we're going to be doing shocks today. And then this same company offers tie rods for this, and they are beefy, kind of like the Cognito setup, but half the cost. So I think I'm going to probably venture into buying those as well, get rid of kind of the stock stuff up here and kind of go this more heavy duty route. I am already well pleased with these. I mean, these things are nice. They're heavy. They are well built. The powder coating on them is very nice. There's not a whole lot of welding splatter. I mean, there's a little, you can kind of see around the edges. But all in all, I mean, these things are nice. So obviously we got our stickers I'm excited about, and then they kind of break it down on how everything's going to go together, which is nice. They do tell you kind of the grease and stuff they recommend on using when using the polyurethane style bushings. And then again, they go through and show you everything on how to take them apart, lift it, take your tire off, and then so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and get started on these. They have the top bushing that will go in right here. Once we get them on, I'll get this grease, get everything put together. But yeah, I forgot to bring you guys along. Hopefully make this a fairly quick video. We're going to jack up the truck, get all these lug nuts broke free, pull the tire off, and then hopefully, I would say probably an hour, we should have this thing wrapped up. Okay guys, so I went ahead and tossed one together real quick. The directions are pretty self-explanatory. So you have your bushings here that will throw in the sides. And then they give you grease. And in the directions they say if these can slide in without the grease, go ahead and push them in. I didn't want to fight them, so I just took a little bit of the grease, squirted it kind of around, and then I took my finger and rubbed it all the way around, and then it should, if I can get it lined up, slip in just like that. Then we'll push, and then you can flip it over, kind of use your concrete or whatever you got, and it slips right in just like that. And then when we come back, we have our grease fittings. These are a two-piece grease fitting, so you can take, it's a 90-degree angle on, so you can unscrew where you actually pump the grease, and then you got your just typical base piece, and then you can stick your ratchet and extension on there, or your ratchet and socket on there, and tighten everything down. But it's pretty easy, guys. And then obviously we'll have our caps, but I'll go ahead and pump a little grease here and on those, and then we'll put it on the truck, and then I'll pop the cap piece on once we're all said and done. All right, gonna bring you guys up to speed real quick. We got this side pretty much all tore apart. Sway bar end link is out. I forgot when I ordered those as well. Upper control arm, it's broke free here. The side nuts are taken off. They're just gonna punch the bolts out. Shock is out. So like I said, I'm assuming these are the original shocks, as you can tell. Original versus the nice new one. I'm gonna go ahead and get the lower bolt slapped in. Well, I don't know, I might do top, get those at least started, cut the strap, and then get the lower bolt punched through. I don't know if that'd be easier, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this all buttoned back up, get that upper control arm out. I'm gonna mark where our slide pieces are here on the side, just to hopefully get this thing lined up fairly close. I'll probably put a jack underneath here too to kind of help support the weight. But then we should be able to take a hammer smack there. That will pop out, pull it out, and put the new ones in. everything is buttoned up. The KSP control arm is in, the shocks and new sway bar end links. And then in the first episode we did the brakes all the way around, or I guess on the front here. But everything went together fairly simple. My brother-in-law Seth come over and helped me finish everything up. Got everything buttoned up. Like I said, everything installed was a cakewalk, other than this side on the shock. This piece here is bent over, so I had to bend it out a little bit. But this side, same thing. Everything is in. Grease fittings in up top, shock. So it all worked out perfect. Like I said, next thing I think I'm gonna do is the KSP heavy duty tie rods here. But we're gonna go ahead and get the front wheels thrown back on this thing. This thing should, knock on wood, wherever wood's at, ride a lot smoother now. This is a 2 to 4 inch control arm. So if we ever do like a leveling kit or a 3-inch level lift, we should be all right. All we'd have to do is change out our shocks. But all right, guys, I'm gonna throw the wheels on. That's gonna do it. So remember, learning as I do, doing I love. I'm the GM man. I'll catch you guys in the next one.